Hey folks, welcome back. So somebody asked me a question yesterday how I had access to packets. And so I wanted to elaborate on that and explain that a little bit more in detail. So, if this is not for you, I totally understand. You have to consider my channel or perceive my channel as like a 1980s B movie. I purposely do not put any time into editing because I want to play video games. But the exchange for that is that I'm not trying to monetize you or dupe you into some BS. Like I am stone cold honest with you. I'm not trying to mislead anything or say anything's amazing or great or wonderful. I'll just tell you how it is. So I hope you appreciate that. But I digress. So here is, they have this thing called a concierge um, page, and it's kind of bullshit. And in my opinion, it's kind of bullshit because back in the day, they supported it like, hey, if you're a backer, you're going to have access to Concierge. And the way that it works is you click right here, and then I don't want to click on this because I don't want to give account information, but you click right here under account, and then you'll see a sub tab that pops up under, it'll say Concierge. Like you'll see Hangar, Settings, and Concierge. And then when you scroll down, you'll have this pop open, and this is what they give you. And the way that it used to work is it used to be like, what was crazy is they'll populate on the website first, and then they'll populate here. And the way that it used to work is you used to have access to stuff a day ahead of time. It used to be opposite, but they've completely neglected their concierge packages. And usually you'll get specialty paints too. You'll get access to specialty paints. And so, oh, man, it's so BS. But let's click on, and you'll see these also will populate in the store. So let me open up another tab over here, and I'll drag it over, right? So if I go to store, just to give insight, and the way you get into this is you have to spend more than $1,000 which I don't recommend. But you also have to recognize that holistically, I've been pledging for 7 years, 8 years. So so this means that I've spent $8,200, and because every as this fills up, you unlock a new rank, and it's like it right here. It says, "Oh, you've unlocked armor, right?" And let me see where it has the you've unlocked armor. Where does it have it? They used to have drop downs of your previous. Yeah, like, oh, you spent $5,000 and we give you a bullshit rifle that you pay $5 for on the website. It's so bullshit. It's the rewards are so bullshit for the concierge. And here's your $1,000 gift, right? Like what the? It's so bullshit. Um, and so 10,000, right? So your 5,000 is a junk ass army. You spend $8. Like you can get this exact same. This is not negative. Okay, so bear with me. This is just educational and informative. so so if I go to the pledge store, and I got another tab open. Bear with me, and I go to if I go, let me drag this over. If I go to the pledge store and I go to extras, right, and if I go to gear, okay, and here are all the armor sets that you can get in the game. So like a generic, this isn't the exact one. You got to go way back, which I really like these. It's just super frustrating that they don't have a kiosk where you can get your stuff like the same way that you get your ships. And they've been talking about getting this stuff back for years. And oh, it's not. I guess you have to. So this store is different than the subscriber stuff, but I digress. Like you can buy an armor set for $12. So my reward for spending $5,000 in the game is a bullshit $12. Uh, they do the concierge thing super dirty, super, and it's an artificial reward. It's an artificial status. So don't get your head kind of wrapped around like it's something it's not. They don't do it justice at all. They really neglect the people who have committed to the development of the game. So I digress. So like let's look at a package here. So they're saying that they used to have special skins and special stuff. Like they're saying that if I buy, it says with white stone paint, we got CLES. So like I like this cargo one, right? It used to have a unique paint, but they're not even doing that anymore. Or maybe hanger, uh, lifetime insurance. Yeah, they're not even doing that. Why does it have two icons? CL, Solace Paint. Oh, maybe you do get a paint. Maybe you do get a paint. Okay. 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 So just for some context, because somebody asked me how you get into more packages, and so let me go back over here to extras because somebody was like, how do you see all products? Let me drag this back over. Somebody was like, how do you see when you scroll down, you'll see, let me find it right here. They have this little logo, and he's like, how do you have that? Well, because I was the dumbass who spent more than $1,000, right? That's why I see that, is I have access to special paint because I was the dumbass. So it's not really what it's cracked up to be. You're not really, but eventually you get there in it automatically though, because you know, you buy their stuff. So anyways, I wanted to close that video out, and I didn't really want to rant too long or get into too much about anyways, as always, like, subscribe. Thank you. You know, I don't monetize, so if you could just leave some comments, man, show me some love. Thank you.